Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell button so YouTube can notify you every time I upload a new video. So let's get started. These are some of the items you're going to need: the hula hoop, the Jingo game. This is the bottom of a laundry basket that I had extra, some popsicle sticks, and some rope, but I don't have it. I didn't show it here. What you're going to do first, and you don't have to do this, it's optional. I removed the sticker off of the hula hoop. You can leave it on there and just spray paint it, or just leave it as is. I just didn't want to run the risk of the bright colors coming through when I wrapped the rope around the hula hoop, so I removed it. But you can spray paint it or just leave it as is, like I said. What you're going to do first is with hot glue, you're going to glue 4 of the Jingo sticks pieces together, and you're going to need at least 6 to 8. It's going to be optional how many you want to make. I chose 8. At first I had chosen 7, but I ended up with 8. But from 6 to 8 will be fine. And you'll just need 1 box for either one. So you stick them all together like so. And once you're done with that, you're going to get a popsicle stick and put some wood glue on the popsicle stick. And where you glued the 4 pieces of game pieces together, you're going to put the popsicle stick in the middle. That way each connection will be underneath the popsicle stick, or the popsicle stick will be covering it, I guess you could say. And you do this to all of the sticks that you choose to make. After you're done with that, you're going to get your hula hoop, and this is the small hula hoop from Dollar Tree, and just arrange the sticks the way you like them. Like I said, you could either do 6 like that, or 7 like I had chosen to do at first, but then I ended up with 8. But 6 would be fine too, or the 7. So that's just totally optional how you want to make it. And with the bottom of the laundry basket, what I'm going to do is cut around the ends of it, just to make it to where the outing is actually a round circle. But if you don't have this, you can either use one of the pictures, the wooden pictures from Dollar Tree, or a cardboard box, and just double it, or poster board. Anything just to make a round circle. And you can either do this and paint it, or like if you get the cardboard box, you can leave it brown. You know, it's just totally optional. Once you decide where your sticks are going to be, I used some of the fix-all glue and hot glue and glued them onto the hula hoop. And the popsicles are going to be the back side of the hula hoop. And you just continue to hot glue and put the fix-all on each one of the sticks that you made. And it takes a while. Don't worry, they're going to be a little bit loose, I guess you could say. But once you flip it over, when they're dry, you flip it over and then put hot glue around them again, and they'll stay. They'll be secure once that fix-all is glued. See, you just let it, sit for a while to let all the glues dry. And then once all the glues are dried or the sticks are secured, just go ahead and you put whatever you choose to put in the center. And you don't have to put fix-all if you're going to do the plastic like I did. You could usually just use a hot glue gun, but since I'm thinking of putting this outside, I wanted to make sure that with the rain and the weather, it's going to hold. So I chose to put some fix-all or E6000, whatever you have at hand. And then you just glue that in the center, let it dry, and I found this round piece of wood, that I had from another project. So I chose to use it to put it in the center, just so it could have like a 3D dimension part in the center, so it could look more like a wagon wheel. And you can easily do this again with cardboard. Just, glue one side, one larger circle, and then a smaller circle on top, and maybe double stack it if you're going to use cardboard or poster board. Once you're done with that section, you're going to get the jute twine or nautical rope. I had this rope that I purchased at Lowe's, and actually this was a better bang for your buck, more budget friendly, because the roll that I purchased, if you see it on the side there, this is a new roll. It's only $5, and I didn't use not even half of the roll for this project. So it's a lot cheaper compared to buying nautical rope at Dollar Tree from what I had thought of doing first. So that's just an option. But of course, you can always use the nautical rope from Dollar Tree or the jute twine. The jute twine is just so small that I thought it would take forever for me to finish this project, and I wasn't going to have the patience to do that. So again, I just chose to use this rope. And then you just hot glue it and start twisting it around. And then every so often, remember to put some hot glue or E6000 or Fix-All, whatever you choose to put on there, just so it can stay in place. And just continue to do this around the entire hula hoop. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to finish this project. Like I said, I'm going to use this outside. I'd love to know where you guys are planning if you guys do decide to make this, where you're going to use it. Let me know in the comments below. And again, like always, if you have any questions or you want any help or any of my ideas for a project of home decor or party decorations, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you privately through emails, or even make a DIY for you to show you my ideas. So again, you just keep twisting, and every so often just go ahead and add glue or your Fix-All to the rope, just so it can stay more secure. And you just go around the entire thing. And another good idea is just whatever rope you choose to use, just use it in sections. Simply, it's just easier to twist around than to have a big old, bulky thing to twist around the hula hoop. And I wanted to show you how you go from one to the other end. This way you can secure your sticks that you did glued on there too. I'll show you in just a minute how you do that. Basically, you're just going to put hot glue or E6000 or whatever you have to the end of your, right there where the hula hoop and sticks connect, and then you'll put your rope around it tightly. That way it'll help keep the sticks in place, and also just get to the next section of your wheel. I was scared this wasn't going to turn out right when I started making it, but I love it. Once I finished it, I actually want to make a smaller one with a reef, one of the reef from Dollar Tree, so I can hang it on my door for spring. So I might just do that. If you guys wanted me to make a DIY on that one, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to. But I'm thinking of making one for myself. And if you notice, there's like little, where the sticks meet, there's some black right there showing. So what I did was just cut little pieces of the rope, just sections of it, and then put a whole bunch of hot glue, you see, and just twisted the rope in there just to cover that section up. And then with the rope, I didn't tie it. I just put E6000 and hot glue in the back of each rope, wherever it ended, so it could stay secure. I didn't show you where I put E6000 because at first I didn't think I needed it, but I just, like, again, I wanted it to be, I wanted rather to be safe than sorry and go ahead and make it more secure since I'm going to have it outside. But if you're going to have it indoors, I really don't think you need the E6000. But, you know, again, that's optional. And you just do that to every single, I guess you could say, stick of where the wheel meets the stick meets the hula hoop. And just wrap it around like so. I had thought about leaving it, the wood sticks just the way the color they are. That's why I specifically got this color, just the natural wood, because I thought it was going to look more the style that I was going for. But since I ended up putting that round piece of wood in the middle and it was already painted darker, I went ahead and painted the sticks the same color, which is the wax brown from Waverly paint. And I'm going to show you that part in a little while. Okay, right here, if you don't use what I use, the basket, it's not going to have holes in it, so you don't need to do this part. You can just skip this part. But I didn't like the way it looked, the plastic, so I got some more of the rope. Actually, this is the Dollar Tree jute twine, and I twisted it inside around the entire plastic in the middle. But if you don't have this part and you have just the cardboard or anything round that you decide to put in the middle, I'm going to show you, you can just use the jute twine the same way, but just turn it, glue it around in a circle around the center part. And I'm going to do that anyway on top of this jute twine. I just did this because, again, I didn't like the way it looked with that plastic showing. So what I did was, this is what you can do if you use the cardboard or poster board or, you know, what have you that you're going to decide to put in the middle. You can just twist it around the smaller piece of wood or section that you choose to put on there. And just, you know, every so often add E6000 or hot glue, whatever you choose to put on there, or Fix-All like I did. And you just twist it around like so. And here's where I said I chose to go ahead and paint it. If I would have known I was going to paint them, I would have painted it before I made everything, but I ended up doing it afterwards. So you just continue painting each one. I just did a light coat, but I mean, this is something you don't have to do. And if you do it, I would choose to do it before I connected everything, but this is the final project. I hope you enjoyed this DIY, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell button, and share it with all your friends. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.